Morals and Money, baby. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, baby. Respect, love.
Loyalty, passion, sanctified, hunger, all that good shit, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.
Yeah. Balenciaga, don't do the Prada. CDC when I'm out in Nevada. Like Boo, like Dolce Gabbana. Fuck niggas, stay away from that shit. Gucci belt got a Glock on my hip. Invested in stock, I'm lit. About to go with Jimmy, chew my bitch. Cop Kenzo for all my kids. Like niggas say hating the shit. Tell them niggas get off my dick. I'm steady be playing the shit.
Gang, add the Instagram. You feel me?
Man, bro, I'm really trying to get that shit right. Nigga, you crazy.
Don't play around. Add that Morals and Money because we not playing.
What's the word, family? We're back with another Morals and Money. It's King Cash, and I'm back with another Truth and Gems today. And today, I'm going to get into some real talk, right? I got some real questions to ask the audience. I got some real questions to ask men that are watching my channel, our channel, Morals and Money, all right? What's really going on with the fellas? And when I ask that question, I want to address the mindsets of the fellas that aren't really looking in the mirror and controlling themselves to the point of having some discipline, some restraint, and some real emotional intelligence, because there are too many young men getting into situations that are preventing them from a lot of situations and really throwing their lives away. And when I say that, I know I sound broad, right? I bring this situation up because there's a trending situation that's happening that I seen years from sports news, but it's a bigger premise, a bigger agenda with that situation. So that situation is Kevin Porter Jr., NBA star, NBA athlete for the Houston Rockets. He got into a domestic violence situation with his girlfriend. Said they've been together for a year. And this situation seems to be trending, like I said, but it's a tragic situation because it's not the first situation for an athlete to pop up in a domestic violence situation. And I feel like us as men, and the young men, because he is young, he's only about 21, 22 years old, or 23, matter of fact. I don't want to get his age wrong, but he's still young, right? We all still young. I'm still young. But us as young men and us men in general, we are here to protect our women. We shouldn't be harming our women and giving them, one, traumatic events, two, putting them in the hospital, three, putting our hands on them, right? The physical abuse shouldn't be tolerated from no woman, right? But no man should put your hands on another woman. You wouldn't want a man to put their hands on your mother. So why would you do that to a young woman? Why would you do that to a grown woman? That's out of line. That's not any man that put his hands on a woman, his bare fists, his feet, anything like that. He's not even a man. He's a little boy, especially in his mind, because he cannot control his emotions. I get the emotion of love can make you do crazy things, but you should never. How can love turn into me punching you in the face, or me choking you, me slamming you, doing any of the sorts? That's not love. You want to hurt that person. You then cannot turn around and say, "Oh, I'm sorry," because you done violated this person's whole sanctity of their body. Like, come on now. We as men need to step up and do better. There's a lot of women around on social media that things have happened to them, and men were there, didn't stop the situation. Listen, I can't speak on those situations because I don't know them. All I want to say is those men should have stood up for the woman, period, at point blank sometimes. Because it'd be situations where men are predators, men are some loose screws, right? If you in your right mind, you got to step in and be like, hold on, this ain't happening, especially while I'm here in my presence. You feel me? You have to. We got to protect the women. That's one thing for certain. And this young man being an NBA star, you throwing your life away. You feel me? You done signed a contract for millions of dollars, probably the last previous season. You're playing good, averaging 19 points. Yeah, you have a female that understands your work ethic because she's a basketball player. She understands what goes into being an athlete, a student athlete like both of y'all was. Come on now, y'all looking like the loving basketball couple. For real, for real. And you put your hands on her, brother. Come on now. You got to think about what you have at stake. As men, you got to think about what you have at stake. What are you throwing away when you do that situation? The cops are coming, whether sometimes it's her calling or somebody else calling. Right? What can you do now? Now that that's on your name. That you hit women. Come on now. Like you as a man gotta go take a walk. We gotta learn how to talk it out. Yes, some men may even hit objects like a wall or something. I understand that that may be even seen as a problem in itself because that aggression is let out in a wrong way, in the wrong manner at the time of the situation. We got to learn how to control that too. I ain't gonna lie, myself included. I could speak for myself at that point because we could all get so angry that you want to punch son, punch the wall, punch the punching bag. Just don't put your hands on a woman. I can never put my hands on a woman. Never. Never let somebody put their hands on my mother. Never. Never. Never let somebody put their hands on my niece, on my aunt, especially any women in my family, and then any women that's around me. That's how all men should feel. No woman should feel in danger while you are around as a male. They should feel safe and secure. If you putting them in harm's way, how can they feel safe and secure? When the person that they lay with isn't, you feel me, isn't looking for their best interest at heart, but you say that you are. They always say actions speak louder than words. And if you putting your fist on somebody's face, what action is that? What are you telling me? Unless you're a parent and a child and you doing some disciplinary action, and then you give the consequence, which is a beating, and then you give an explanation on that beating of why that consequence came. I don't see the result of that action being love, being a heart. I don't I don't see that. I really don't. So real quick, we gonna check out how one Kevin Porter Jr. got arrested in New York. Come on now, you got arrested in New York. You got arrested in New York when you're supposed to be training, getting ready for the season, focus. You probably was training earlier that day. Then went to go party, have some fun, and now look, you in a horrible situation. They always say 15 seconds, 15 minutes could last a lifetime afterwards because of the consequence. A lot of people always said that. I ain't gonna lie, that's a true fact. You could do something in 1 minute, and that one thing you did could end up having your life in a cycle, a spin cycle, turmoil, quicksand, unless you know how to get yourself out of it. Unless you know how to get yourself out of jam, you got a good lawyer. Sometimes that situation that only lasted 15 seconds could be a football number afterwards. We're gonna look at this real quick because getting arrested in New York is horrible. For real, for real. When you're supposed to be in Houston, my brother. Let's check this out real quick. Kevin Porter Jr. My prayers for you, my brother. And there was also I also got a picture from y'all, a screenshot from Twitter. Let me show y'all. This is his girlfriend's sister that put out a Instagram post, and then it was on Twitter, and she went off on Kevin Porter Jr. I can't even lie. She said Kevin Porter Jr. tagged him and all. And you know, if somebody tag you, they not playing. This is a direct, it's not a sub. And I ain't even laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at, you feel me? Her going off real quick because she ain't playing with him. She said, if you think you gonna touch my sister and not get touched, count your fucking days. Better hope and pray you'll be able to ever walk again, let alone dribble. Now she threatening his life. That sounded a little crazy because I don't know if she means she gonna do it or she gonna get somebody to do it. But bro, you shouldn't have did that. Then they also say that he has anger issues. Then you need to speak to somebody about your anger issues. She said you may have gotten away with this shit in the past because your mama ain't beat your ass, but we'll spank your little punk ass. Painting nails, sissy bitch ass, like you every day don't show up to the crib. We gonna do it to you, little bitch. She went off. I ain't even gonna lie. Painting the nails, little sissy bitch ass. Like you don't pull up to the crib every day. Painting the nails is crazy. I really don't understand that. What's up with that, fellas? What's up with that? What's like? Explain that. What's up with the painting the nails? Black, purple, anything. What's up with that? I don't understand that. You see what she just said, right? Sissy ass. I thought painting nails was for girls. I'm just saying. It's not even for to each his own, bro. That stop that shit. You hear me? The fuck? Then you hit her. How you hitting her with painted nails? That means y'all was painting y'all nails together, and now that you mad, you feel like you could slap the shit out. Boy, she feel like she could slap the shit out you. Y'all got the same painted nails. Like, bro, you wildin'. You're wildin'. For real, for real. That's not manly to touch her. You feel me? That's not manly to choke her. And that's not manly to paint your nails. That's wild. You feel me? But you feel, like I said, he may be 23 years old, right? I always say, but this is not an excuse at all. But I always say the prefrontal cortex, you feel me? Your decision making isn't developed at all until you're past 25 and older, especially older, right? That decision making really don't kick in for a lot of people unless they've been through a lot of traumatic events. So a lot of athletes, a lot of men in general, they fall into situations to where we don't think about the consequences. Some people do think about the consequences, and if you are, that means you listening to your conscience and you listening to your gut. I read in a book that a leader learns how to really listen and comprehend. And when he listens, he's listening to his gut, he's listening to his conscience, and he's listening to people that may know more than him. So he can take advice, so he can learn, he can take that in and form that into his own life, right? That the moral code should be taught and passed down over and over. Men are here to, we're told we're here to lead, right? But a lot of men don't know how to lead. We just know how to do what we're told, right? A lot of men don't know how to even do what they're told. They just do what they think they know what they're doing. When at the same time, to be a leader, you have to be a soldier, right? You have to learn. You have to listen. We have to listen to comprehend. To comprehend, you have to understand what's going on. You have to understand what somebody is really trying to tell you and really take it in. Us as men, we got to sit down and relax and really comprehend what women are sometimes telling us and not just always get an attitude or feel like they don't make no sense, right? That may not be his situation. His situation was him being locked out, and now you can't control your emotions, so They said once he was let into the hotel room because he was locked out, he started hitting her. And she couldn't get no help until she ran out the room. Again, you're not even listening to your gut or your conscience. So you really not being no type of leader for yourself or for her. Because your gut and your conscience would have told you, bro, I'm wilding right now. I should not be going this far and I should never put my hands on her. Let me chill out and leave the room, go take a walk if I'm let me go take a walk if I'm that upset. Or let me just like try to calm myself down and sit here and talk it out. Whatever happened, whatever she's mad about, whatever it is, she may be even wrong, but let's talk it out so I could tell her in a better way that she's wrong. I really make her understand and comprehend that she's wrong. Let's really talk it out. Maybe we need to take a step back and an hour and then talk. Me, I like to try to talk it out at the moment. You feel me? Like, let me calm down, you calm down, but let's talk at the moment. Yeah, we may be yelling, but let's calm it down and let's talk at the moment. Never put our hands on each other. Like, never go to the point of no return. Because once you bing, 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 that's kind of no return. No return at all. And now you got family members like her sister wanting to get at you. And that's for in general. You have any type of family members, father, mother, sister, aunts, uncles, cousins, anybody in their family now wants to get at you because you done put your hands on this person. Women too. You done put your hands on somebody's son, and now the mother want to get at you. The father has dislike for you. The sisters may want to scrap with you or try to jump you. These things can happen. So we we all got to keep our hands to ourselves. But men especially when we growing up, and you feel me? Sometimes when we growing up as kids and we playing, a lot of the girls like to play with their hands, right? Smacking, hitting, running. And we always tell the boys, don't hit them. Don't hit them. You feel me? Especially she do too much. Don't hit her back. You have to really like keep reiterating that. Do not hit her back because she is a female. She's not a boy like you. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot do that. There'll be some moms that be like, I don't care. My son gets smacked. If a girl do that to my son, then he's able to. No, he needs to just take that, eat it, and go find another alternative option. I don't even have alternative option other than like you. It ain't telling the cops, but I don't even have alternative option. You in school, go tell the teacher. Like just have her get in trouble. Males, we gotta walk away. You understand what I'm saying? And then if you are outside, the police can come, maybe try to come help you. Right? Like because at the end of the day, once you not as beat up as her, you're done for, bro. You're done for. Matter of fact, they both might take both of y'all, but you still look bad. You understand what I'm saying? There should never be a scrapping situation between a couple, in my opinion. Never. Things happen. Even females hit the males. You feel me? Hit you with weapons and all that, throw things at you. Those are the type of toxic women you don't even want to be around, my brother. It says it right there in the word of the scriptures. Toxic women, evil women. Those are the women you don't want to be around in your atmosphere, in your mental atmosphere at all. Those are the type of people you don't want because they're going to ruin your energy and take you and your life in an opposite direction to where you don't want to go. Like I said, that one situation could turn into a whirlwind. You understand? And this situation right here, yeah, the NBA may not be doing an investigation. The Houston Rockets may not be doing an investigation on him yet because one, he's in New York and he was let go on bail, $75,000 bail. But now you Now I have a current situation going in New York, and now when you go home to Houston, you got to deal with your team and the consequences that's going to come from the NBA. It was already a player from last year in Charlotte that missed a whole year because of domestic violence. Come on, brothers. Y'all throwing away y'all lives. Y'all throwing away y'all money. You throwing away the credibility and respect from fans or women in general, people in general, other males around you. Like, how can I respect you if you put your hands on a woman? I know you put your hands on a woman. How can I really respect you? I can't at all. I don't have no respect for you. For real, for real. You like a little boy. You catching tantrums. For real, for real. You catching a whole tantrum. Put your skirt down, eh? Like my son Cam said, put your skirt down, eh? You can't be doing that, bro. You gotta control. We have to. We all, when I say we all, myself included, we all gotta control our emotions. And like I said, love is a big one. It'll make you do some crazy things, but it should never make you do that. Never make you put your hands on somebody, because that's not love. Love is securing and making sure they safe. Love is being there. Love is trust. Love is communication. For real, we gotta spread love. We gotta protect our women. I have daughters now. You feel me? I have friends that have daughters. We gotta protect them. I wouldn't want that to happen to nobody. Honestly. Come on now. With that being said, this is Morals and Money. The moral code is to protect everybody that you around. Protect all the women. You understand? Have some compassion as men and learn how to be a real man. I'm learning as I'm going right now, for real, being a real man. Taking on all the responsibilities that I have to do. And that's what you're supposed to do. You can't just talk about it. You gotta live by example. That's a Morals and Money thing. And that's what I'm doing. Trying to live by example. By any means necessary, on some Malcolm X shit. For real. I may have fuck ups, may slip up, but it's about how you come back from it. Now, how is Kevin Porter Jr. gonna come back from this? We have to find out and see. But my prayer is gonna be with him and his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, whatever happens to them. My prayers is definitely with her, because she's in the hospital. Or she may be out the hospital now, but that's just crazy, bro. You messing up a beautiful face, a beautiful female, a female, period. Do better, y'all. Morals and Money. I'm out.
CDC when I'm out in Nevada. Like Boo, like Dolce Gabbana. Fuck niggas, stay away from